It's WarCraft Day. Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming back at you with another replay request. This is going to be a replay request by none other than noobyXD, and it will be played on Centuar Grove, baby. We got noobyXD, or rather dohdah, spawning over here at the 12 o'clock. He will be allying up with noobyXD, who is at the 3 o'clock. This is going to be Team Teal on the top right side of top right corner. Top left corner is going to be, well, we do not know how to pronounce these names, so we're just going to refer to them as Team Blue. Team Blue versus Team Teal. Centuar Grove, baby. So since we're done with the meme game, it is time to kick in with some real Warcraft 3 action, as we have the Warcraft 3, Warcraft 3, of course this is Warcraft 3, or rather Reforged 2v2 champions for the capital Z, taking on a team which I would assume is on, yeah, this is on Battle.net. This is from Battle.net, since I can see Blizzard in the game. So if Blizzard is in the game, then this is on Battle.net. Also gonna be put down human and orc versus undead and night elf. The OGs of Warcraft versus the newcomers. When I say OGs, I mean orcs and humans. And for some reason, dohdah he's sending it towards the waygate here, and that waygate is gonna be used to send the wisp towards another side of, and he's going the wrong direction in my opinion. Oh no 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 no! Detonator never stood a chance, sadly. Detonator, you had one job. And dohdah just point out human gunner, which means rifleman. Gonna send out the other wisp towards the orc base. Gonna detect Farseer coming in. This is probably gonna be pally rifle. I mean, it is rifles for sure. Hero's gonna be archmage, not pally. It's gonna be archmage rifles. dohdah coming in with Demon Hunter. dohdah is very well known for his hyper aggressive Demon Hunter. noobyXD coming in with standard Death Knight with ghoul play, mass ghouls. Are they gonna rush in? That is the bigger question, though. Did put up a sacrificial skull, and we could have an expansion coming in. That could be a possibility. Although the expansion on this map, I mean the pocket one, that's secure. The ones in the middle, those are suicidal. Like, really, those are gonna be like the expansions are literally screaming, "Hey, come and hit me!" Gonna get the Watcher Ward over here. Watcher Wards are so important. Gonna get to the one on their side. Should get the one on the other side as well, for good map control as they take out this creep camp. Gonna get a claws attack +5 on the Death Knight. Should perhaps pass it on to the Demon Hunter. I think he should. That's until noobyXD wants to be a bit greedy and keep it for himself. Gonna pass it to the Lich later on. Okay, we got the late heroes coming in. The late heroes are gonna try and go in for the same camp on their side of the map, which noobyXD and dohdah went in for. noobyXD and dohdah engaging with them right here. Gonna back out the Demon Hunter just a bit. Rifleman gonna be able to tear apart those ghouls really bad, and at least it's AM, says noobyXD. So noobyXD is kind of having a relief that it's not a pally that can basically heal everything, and that's not something they're gonna have to deal with. They did still going for the camp. That's a big risk in my opinion, knowing that your opponent is just nearby. Almost. Oh wow, there was literally no space. Like, I didn't even see that space. I don't really know how the Death Knight made enough space, went in there and got that Watcher Ward. Wait a second. He couldn't get the Watcher Ward. Then what did he get? He didn't get anything. FML indeed. So basically noobyXD kinda super risked his Death Knight in there. Could have lost it. Like, this was like a fraction of a second away from getting his Death Knight killed, and that's really never the best idea. You shouldn't really do that in my opinion. That's really a bad idea. Did not do that. Gonna have to heal his Death Knight now before he could do anything, and it appears to me that Team Blue are preparing for an assault. Go in to check on that shop there. They will detect their opponents have already taken it out. Immediately gonna go in for a creep camp, being aware that the opponents are aware of where they are, and Dohdah gonna come in and try to punish Team Blue. We're gonna have a couple of shots down. I don't think he should be able to kill anything. He doesn't really have enough firepower there, but he's trying to do some damage on the Archmage there. Backing it out for a bit. There's too much piercing damage here. I don't think Dohdah should engage. Like, there's really nothing he can do about this. I mean, he can just poke a bit, but he won't be able to get a kill off. That's just my take on this. That's too big of an army here. Team Blue, I mean, yeah, Team Blue just has this. This is probably a 30+ food army for both of them. And Dohdah on the other side, well, all he can do is just poke. This is really all he can do. Just poke a bit and back out. Just poke a bit and back out and delay whatever they're doing. That's really all he can do. noobyXD on the other hand, oh, this looks bad. Team Blue coming in to assault the base on noobyXD. Dohdah coming in from the back line. I mean, they don't really have a lot of units to deal with whatever they have. Chain lightning going on the hero of Dohdah. And you've been playing for an hour. Too much gaming. Da 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 da. Don't care. Don't care. Taking a lot of damage there. That's a lot of piercing damage. Trip being targeted. May get taken out. They are still below. No, they're up the ramp. They're up the ramp, so they're gonna deal. They're not gonna have any disadvantage there. Dohdah's Demon Hunter is so weak right now. This looks bad. I mean, he's kind of risking over here. A chain lightning can actually kill it. He don't really have a lot of mana on the force here, so I don't think would have been the situation. But yeah, still gotta be careful. noobyXD doing everything he can to keep that crypt alive. That is his only source of military units for the time being, and this looks bad. Dohdah doesn't really have a lot to come back with. He is coming in with a full health hero, and that's pretty much all he has. Some riflemen being killed. noobyXD doing a good job of pulling those ranged units near to his base so that he can actually have some range on them while being towards the inner side of his base where he is safe. Here comes Dohdah though. Dohdah should manage to pick off those units one by one, but no, he's gonna try and target the Archmage. Shadowhunter coming in. Oh, Dohdah's hero has been hexed. That looks really bad. This is really bad for noobyXD and Dohdah, as noobyXD is losing his crypt. Will not be able to produce any military units for until he gets it back up, and his tier 2 is almost about to get complete. Gunner, tier 3, sorry, that's tier 3 that's almost complete. Tier 3 is done, and he lost acolytes as well. Wow, that's bad. Perhaps he lost it while trying to get his structures repaired, and that is terrible. That's just really bad. noobyXD and Dohdah finally managing to drive away their opponents, but really that's just momentarily. And my camera is dying. What the hell? What the hell is happening to my camera? No. I'm gonna just phase out of existence for a bit. Yeah, you know, if I just put the camera, put the mic down a bit, it just works out. I think this will be good. noobyXD and Dohdah now trying to keep their opponents away from another potential assault, but the assault is coming. They're just delaying the inevitable, and they need a lot of units. Dohdah putting down an Ancient Protector at his base. That's going to be useful for him to defend, but right now the assault is on noobyXD's base. noobyXD and Dohdah dealing with a big ranged army of headhunters and riflemen here, and they aren't stopping. They're coming in more, and oh, the Pally is selected as the second hero for the human player Blue. So you got a lot of healing over here as well. Piercing damage plus a lot of healing in the form of Heal Wave and Holy Light. Well, we don't have Heal Wave yet, since the Shadowhunter here is only level 1. You got Hex on the Shadowhunter. Basically managing to get a crypt from the back there, place on the back or beside his graveyard. Gonna get Crypt Fiends coming in, but his Black Citadel is under siege. He's gonna have to disengage from his creep camp and then come in to try and defend against it. He has no firepower whatsoever against the army of Blue right now. The army of Blue completely owning the base of noobyXD and Dohdah. They're gonna completely try to, I mean, just noobyXD for the time being. Dohdah's coming in from the back line. Oh no, the Black Citadel may fall. If this falls, this is likely gonna be GG. noobyXD losing acolytes as well. This looks bad. He's gonna have to TP towards his own base. Shadowrunner goes down. A bit of a sign of relief for noobyXD and Dota, but really it's just a small reprieve. Unless until they can force a TP. There we go, forcing a TP on the Farseer. At least Farseer gonna TP far away, but the Archmage, the human player, blue, is not leaving. 30 HP, 20 HP, 10 HP, and the Black Citadel goes down. Archmage gonna TP back. Mission accomplished for Team Blue. noobyXD left with just 2 acolytes. This is over. I don't see noobyXD and Dota coming back from this, like, really. noobyXD is like, where's your army? Okay, Dota is like coming. I don't really know. I mean, that's really a good question. Dota's going for kind of a late game build over here. noobyXD is saying it's probably game, but they're still continuing on, at least for the time being. Whether the opponents are gonna creep a bit, and creeping is a good idea right now. I guess they're gonna get their heroes to level 3 before they go in for anything else. And noobyXD gonna creep on his side as well. Now, I don't know, man. This is kind of a game for me, at least. Well, noobyXD will try to put down his Necropolis up again. I mean, he's only mining off of 2 acolytes. What are you gonna do with those? Not gonna gain a full gold income. Main is lost. You can't make acolytes until the main is up. So, I mean, with the amount of time that you have to invest in getting things back up, your opponent's already gonna have a 50+ food army for and they're gonna be able to own you, and they're also gonna set up expansions and stuff for before they come back to you. We got Bloodlust coming in, we got Riflemen, we got Kodo Beasts. So this is a lot of damage on the side of Team Blue right here. Team Blue has a lot of damage on their side. They're gonna get all upgrades that they can to try and get as much as damage output as possible. noobyXD and Dota also trying to secure an expansion, it appears, and Dota gonna go in for the red camp at the corner. Probably a good idea. Mega item could definitely assist them, and the experience that comes along with it will also be good. But I don't really know if I'm agreed with the decision, or, well, I wouldn't say agreed with the decision. I would rather say I don't really know if noobyXD and Dota have any hopes of coming back. I mean, their opponents, I would say they're giving noobyXD a lot of time though as well. They're gonna creep a bit, but they're creeping a lot. In my opinion, they should have just crept the expansion out and then just went in for the base of noobyXD. Now they gave noobyXD some time to actually come back into the game. And noobyXD is coming back into the game, but it does not have a fully mining gold. What am I even saying? I don't think noobyXD is gonna come back. This looks just bad for them. They're creeping a lot, trying to get their heroes to level up, but that's pretty much it. Here comes the inevitable army marching in towards the base of noobyXD. They're gonna go after the main building once again. This is gonna be deja vu for noobyXD. No TP coming in just yet. Yeah, noobyXD is like rip. He's just like immediately gonna be like rip. Here it comes from the back line, but really, what's he gonna do with the stuff that he has? And oh my, Death Knight immediately gets murdered. What was that? What was that damage? I mean, we're gonna have a clip of that or something. That was... wow, that was like a strength type hero being one shot or two shot. But seriously, that was too much damage. Okay, the Holy Light, that would have been something. Yeah, it's probably the Holy Light that dealt the burst damage immediately. There wasn't a chain lightning. Surely wasn't a chain lightning. noobyXD losing his entire base. He has one Acolyte left, and that's gonna get taken out as well. Does he have another? Does he have an Acolyte staggering around?
A player's forces are under attack.
He doesn't. He revived his hero using the tavern in the middle, but that's pretty much it. I'm gonna pick up creep camps, but one base is wiped out. There's really no way that noobyXD and Dota are gonna come back from this. Like, there's just no way. Base is down. What do you do at this point? As Dota sets up an expansion, noobyXD cannot produce any units. All he has is a couple of fiends and both of his heroes.
Town is under siege.
Here comes the army of blue from the top. Paladin in the front line. Actually, Paladin kind of diving in. Mountain giants coming in. Stone beef jerkies, in the words of Sasa Storm Knight. They go in the front line. Really, there's too much piercing damage right now. And they also got siege damage from the back line. Gonna murder the Paladin, noobyXD and Dohdah getting some signs of life. The Kodo Beast should be able to eat the mountain giants right now, unless until Dohdah already got resistant skin. Shadowhunter gets taken out. What the hell? Are noobyXD and Dohdah coming back? Also, the color isn't really the most helpful thing here to detect what's going on. They actually force the TP on their opponents. noobyXD says allies are reliable if they're like Dohdah. Not sure if that was sarcastic or if that was just a fact. As noobyXD and Dohdah basically managing to, well, noobyXD only has a couple of units right now. I mean, that's really nothing. Dohdah's the only guy that can get units, and he chooses to go for a mass mountain giant army. I'm not sure is the best option against that much piercing. Well, piercing damage won't be dealing too much to the mountain giants, but I don't know. Oh, noobyXD says compared to previous cast when Jen just abandoned the other player. Yeah, absolutely. You need a reliable ally. Not someone that's just gonna expand himself, then creep a bit more, and then not even TP when you're absolutely murdered. As noobyXD and Dohdah gonna kill a couple of riflemen, okay. If they can isolate their opponents one by one, maybe they can actually win a fight that they pick up. And currently one of the players, well basically one of the players is isolated. The human player is currently isolated from his ally right now, and the ally does have a TP, can TP in any time. They have an expansion set up at the corner left. Mountain giants heading in, dealing a lot of damage there. I mean, this is mainly because of their numbers, otherwise they're not meant to deal that much damage. Here comes the ally though. Demon are being targeted. Bloodlust going down, a lot of bloodlust that is. We need some abolish magic from Dohdah to abolish the bloodlust. Pally gets taken out, nuke is heavy. Dohdah may lose a mountain giant, should actually staff it away. noobyXD doing his part from the back line there. Good for him is that he did get the Orb of Corruption before everything was murdered. He's gonna have a fully able Lich. The mountain giant is getting murdered in the front line. But they're managing to push through the army. A lot of riflemen are killed. The Farseer gets taken out. I don't believe this. noobyXD and Dohdah actually coming back into this fight. Burning oil by those demolishers, and that's gonna force the TP on the Dohdah. noobyXD gonna have to just well, can technically run away. He doesn't really have a lot of units, so running away is an option for him. Gonna use this Waygate, which is a feature I believe is very less used in Warcraft. It appears they're preparing for another assault. As their opponents go in towards Dohdah's expansion, Dohdah is currently healing at the fountain, which is nearby there. He can actually, well, never mind. I was about to say he's actually gonna go through the trees, but no, that's not a good idea for the time being. You really want to go and save your expansion. The demolish is coming in from the back line. Dohdah gonna end up losing the expansion, and he's gonna have to use the TP to just, you know, go to the back of the trees. And oh, he TP'd in towards the middle of the entire army. Oh my god. This can end bad for either of the teams. Gonna have to staff away his Naga Siege, but the Demon Hunter is left alone. Potion of heal. That's pretty much it. Getting an opening to get out of there. There we go. noobyXD coming in from the back line, doing his part. And looking at the, I mean, owing to the colors, is actually a bit difficult to know who's actually ahead in this fight right now. But Team Blue doesn't seem to want to give up just yet. They want to take this fight, and they want to take it up till the end. They're not choosing to TP away, even though they got the expansion down. The Mountain Giant is refusing to die, I must say. noobyXD about to lose a Fiend, gonna Death Coil it. Lich is super weak though. Well, the Lich can be revived, so I mean, I don't really know, but if you really want to lose it though. Naga Siege almost gets... Did Naga Siege die? No, it didn't. Shadow Hunter died. Okay, that was Dohda's Naga Siege. Never mind. He's on the other side. Dohdah almost losing his Demon Hunter. That's about to be level 5. Damn, those Mountain Giants are dealing so much damage. noobyXD trying to pick up the pieces on this Demolisher, trying to take it out. The Mob of Corruption, trying to get a body block on it, it appears. Level 5 Death Knight, there we go. We're gonna have level 3 Unholy Aura or level 3 Death Coil though. Probably Death Coil, but it's debatable. It's debatable. Big fight coming in. Paladin in the front line. Oh no! He just left his Paladin to die there. This looks bad. Demolition in the back line, and Wind Rider's coming in as well. They're not trapped though. Good for him. We're gonna have to TP to get a better position. Wind Rider's dealing damage on the heroes, but getting immediately taken out owing to the spell damage. Naga Siege being burned in the oil of those demolishers on the back line. And those beefy mountain giants not letting any kind of a good microplay. Blocking a lot of way there for Team Blue. They're just blocking the way there. And noobyXD not even sending his Death Knight into the front line. He's just keeping it at the back as much as possible. Just for the aura and just for the Death Coils. Whoa. All the riflemen are being taken out. I don't believe this. Torrent coming into the fight by the Orc. But it's being targeted by Dohdah by 2 heroes, level 5. I think I heard the Farseer die. I don't believe this. noobyXD and Dohdah, after literally losing noobyXD's base, are literally coming back into this fight. And they managed to take out the entire army of Blue. Team Blue is on the back foot. And right now they ought to be confused. They're going to be, what the hell is going on right now? We're supposed to be winning. What's going on, Steve? On, yes. They ought to be like, we're supposed to be winning. But what is happening right now? The gold mine is out, but really, they're gonna end up losing one base here. They're likely gonna have level 6 heroes by the end. Draenor gets taken out once again. Dohdah ought to be careful not to lose his Demon Hunter. Well, they're stealthy enough to manage escape, so should be fine for the most part. Levels his Death Knight. Does not have enough mana for the ultimate though. Would have been a good chance to cast the ultimate. This situation would be a bit of the a better scenario, and the nuke will, the mighty undead nuke will take out the Paladin. Demon are almost level 6. And I think Dohdah wants Metamorphosis. Cleavage coming back into the fight. Demar being purged. Gonna use the TP. Oh my, that was risky. Use the TP at the very last second there, and noobyXD gonna have to run away. noobyXD probably lost his fiends in that last fight. No, he didn't. noobyXD did not lose his fiends.
A player's forces are under attack.
All 3 fiends somehow survived. Wow. Well, that's something. As I target down the Tauren, that's gonna give you a chunk of experience. Level 6 Lich. Are you freaking kidding me? What? Big chain lightning coming in from the backline, but the Archmage gonna shadow meld, but we have a reveal. The Farseer though! noobyXD murdered that Farseer. Wow. They need a reveal right here. They can actually cast Death and Decay right here. Just Death and Decay here, and the Archmage will just get murdered. Ah, reveal! It's probably to a Goblin Lab or something. I don't really know which one they used. That's the one they used. You got no heroes now. Wow. That was absolutely spectacular. I don't believe what I just saw. noobyXD and Dohdah coming back into this fight after losing the entirety of noobyXD's base. And noobyXD basically just had 3 units left and 2 of his heroes. And now he forced his opponent to leave the game. My goodness. So is the human player gonna pull a gen, or the orc player gonna pull a gen on his ally like we saw the last game? He's still in the game though, he hasn't left just yet. Just poking a bit though. And taunting. And level 6 Naga Siege. They left the base though. Base is still producing. Even though one of them left, they need to have an A-game plan, and they need to have it right away. Alright, they're gonna pick up the expansion. Taking out the gold supply is probably the best idea. Now they're gonna go in for the main of the orc, and perhaps taking out... Yeah, the orc would be a good idea. We need tornado though, come on, let's have the tornado. No tornado, but they're gonna take out the main. But what do we have here?
Player's forces are under attack.
Team Blue heading in towards the expansion of Dohdah. Of the exposed expansion. And oh, they actually set up an expansion here. That was one of them at noobyXD's dead base. noobyXD doesn't have any knowledge of that just yet. They're gonna make short work of this base. Go Superman, he says, and the base is being attacked. Oh, okay, there we go. Was lucky enough to get there in time to seize the Superman, and the Superman will force the TP. They managed to destroy Dohdah's, most of Dohdah's base though. Yeah, this guy's definitely gonna pull off a gen on noobyXD and Dohdah. And what the hell is this? I mean, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that was a good idea. Still has an army, but
forces are
I mean,
under attack.
noobyXD and Dota don't have one entire base of their own, and they don't have one player of their own, so it's a situation where you have base versus player. Farseer gets taken out. I didn't see the tornado though. Archmage gets taken out. And this is technically game over. noobyXD and Dota taking the victory. Well, that is that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all for staying on the stream and joining me for the cast. It means a lot. Thank you for watching and listening. If you have enjoyed what you have seen, don't forget to hit the like. But for more, I shall be seeing you on Bulldogs Warcraft Day.